government system of dispersing goods and services such as healthcare, education, and public works greatly affects the quality of life of citizens throughout the world. This system is called procurement, and every country has it, but not every country has it right. Developing countries typically base their procurement systems on laws and regulations, which keep the money tied up in ways that hide corruption and inefficiencies. However, Mexico was able to successfully transform an outmoded system based on regulations to one based on results in just 3 years. How did they overhaul their system so quickly? The first step was an assessment by the World Bank and the IDB, which revealed that 10 to 14% of their procurement allocation was being wasted, more than $8 billion per year. Their challenge was now clear: modernize the country's procurement methods, eliminate obsolete regulations, and build in structures for transparency.
Procurement was another administrative procedure based on control and not with the results.
So we have to create from zero.
They formed a partnership with the bank to find out how to enact a large-scale legal, institutional, and technological reform. A partnership not based on money, but on the provision of knowledge, resource connection, and expertise.
Lo que hicimos fue, en primer lugar, quitar normas, pero en segundo lugar, establecer normas que obligan a la transparencia. Y se modificó la Constitución, por ejemplo, para obligar a la transparencia a todas las entidades y a todos los niveles de gobierno.
Technical expertise from the World Bank included guidance in instituting best practices of government procurement, such as framework agreements, consolidated purchases, and reverse auctions.
The best way to engage a country is to start from their strategy. What are the issues, the problems, the bottlenecks that they need to remove to improve the efficiency? And what is the best solutions that, learning from international experience, but they can be adapted to their particular situation?
They were helping us to understand the new tools and the way that procurement has been working in other parts of the world. The work that we have from the World Bank and the IBD, it was very important in order to conceptualize the system.
Results were fast coming. The federal government was able to align procurement policy throughout its institutions and save the equivalent of $650 million in just 2 years. They also created an online platform to ensure transparency and ease of access, allowing the public to see how money is being spent and by whom, reducing process execution time by as much as 95%. This move greatly benefited small and medium enterprises who increased their participation in the federal procurement system by 36% in 1 year alone.
Más del 90% de las empresas registradas son pymes, pequeñas y medianas empresas.
Compranet, the actual federal government procurement website, where all the information on the acquisition processes that are taking place is published. So this has helped small businesses in many ways. Free access to the information has made a huge difference.
El gobierno nos ha permitido tener un crecimiento a corto plazo con una perspectiva mayor para nuestra empresa. El generar nuevos contactos, nuevos mercados.
The end purpose of the whole policy is precisely that, to make sure that the trickle-down effect of government spending is dispersed to a higher proportion of families through the small and medium enterprises owned by those families.
Tenemos 31 empleados de planta, lo cual nos llena de orgullo y satisfacción el saber que son familias que están viviendo en nuestra empresa, que nuestro esfuerzo no solo se ve reflejado en cuanto a las ventas, sino también en el ingreso de las familias.
Mexico and the World Bank continue to work together today to build upon the reform and forge initiatives into new areas of procurement innovation.
Our best partners and our best advisors have been the World Bank.
How the World Bank is really shifting from just delivering the traditional loans or reports to really supporting countries in delivering development solutions.
While improvements are still needed in some areas of their system, Mexico has achieved international recognition for its excellence in procurement reform and continues its dedication towards knowledge, transparency, and results.
The most important responsibility of government is to obtain a better quality of life for everybody. So you have to work in a way that you will make easier for the people to get better opportunities.
And I think that's what Mexico is going through. An institutional change in procurement that has triggered a cultural change in the behavior of public servants, providers of government services and merchandise.
For poor people at a certain level of development, public procurement is the strongest weapon that society gives them to fight inequality.
Thank you for joining us for this installment of Faces of Procurement, exploring solutions through partnership.